What's up, you certified beauties? It's Nick here from Nick's Taxes, back with another video. Again, I had taken some time off, but I'm back to talk about the Canada recovery benefits and where we stand right now, especially since the last video I had was pre-election. So let's talk about those results. But I was on a little bit of a vacation again, just for a week. I visited some family out in British Columbia. Beautiful province. So if you ever get a chance to go out to British Columbia, definitely recommend it. I was in Vancouver and then I drove to Kelowna and then out towards the Kootenays into Golden, back down to Kamloops, and finished again in Vancouver. Was a great trip. So BC, I'll definitely be back. But let's talk about the Canada Recovery Benefit and where it stands right now. I've been getting a few questions on my most recent videos. I'm going to acknowledge those questions and answer them in this video. Before we get started, if you are someone who has a disability or know someone who has a disability, the disability tax credit is something that's available to you on your tax returns and any prior year or future year tax returns, so long as you still meet those requirements. And we can help you out by using the link in the description for that disability tax credit. So check that out. Also, if you are interested in investing in cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, check out my link below as well and get some money to help get you started. All right, so as of right now, as we may know, the Canada Recovery Benefit, you have a total of 27 eligibility periods, which is 54 weeks. That period had started September 27th, 2020, and is going to end October 23rd, 2021. So that is coming up. Originally, the end date of the Canada Recovery Benefit was in September, and then our government had extended it. And now, as we're nearing the end of this period of the Canada Recovery Benefit, as October 23rd comes due, we'll be seeing if there's going to be another extension or what's going to happen here regarding the Canada Recovery Benefit. Also, some people have been running out of EI and have been asking if they can now go on to the Canada Recovery Benefit. Other people are asking how long they can go on, if that is applicable, or what this new government is going to do regarding the Canada Recovery Benefit, universal basic income, and so on and so forth. So to kind of get started, let's just talk about that election. Justin Trudeau was re-elected again. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts. Are you happy with the results of this election? Are you happy that Trudeau's back in? Let me know. But in general, nothing really changed as a result of that snap election. I believe the Liberals gained 2 more seats. So it's a very similar outlook in terms of our political landscape from, before this election happened. The Liberals are still in control, but they still have a minority government, which means that any sort of laws that they're trying to implement, such as the extension or an implementation of a Canada Recovery Benefit, needs to be supported by the total members of Parliament. So they're going to need help from other parties to help get these bills pushed. If you recall, the Canada Recovery Benefit and the extensions have been greatly supported by the NDP party, and so that is the reason why we've been seeing these get pushed through. But if there's any sort of issues where there's going to be some debate and whatnot, it's going to take a while for these new laws and whatnot to be passed, because again, the Liberals are in a minority, which means that they need support from other people to reach a consensus to get these bills through. As I talked about in my previous video, the Liberals, as of right now, they are not for UBI, Universal Basic Income. We've been talking about that for a while on this channel. And from what's been said before, the Liberals, a lot of them would support the idea of a UBI, but Justin Trudeau has come out and said that that's not going to happen. That's not on the forecast radar for his government going forward. It's not in the budget or anything like that, so I don't see it happening. Although this is Justin Trudeau, so I really don't believe anything that he says, to be honest with you. I don't know where you guys stand with that, but as of right now, he's saying there's not going to be anything regarding the UBI. If you want to follow that bill or UBI works, check out their website and see what's going on there regarding that proposal of universal basic income or a guaranteed basic income. Basically, if your income is under a certain threshold, you'll receive a certain amount from the government to help kind of push you up towards a certain income amount. So everyone has at least a basic income amount, and for the current proposal, I believe it was $24,000. In terms of the CRB, Canada Recovery Benefit, we'll see what happens in terms of an extension or whatnot. But as of right now, it's October 23rd. I haven't heard any rumblings of an extension yet. I'm sure they'll do it last minute in typical Canadian government fashion. So we'll see what happens in the upcoming weeks. But as of right now, it's October 23rd. Another big thing is people transitioning off of EI. So if your EI has been exhausted, you can look to the Canada Recovery Benefit as a way to continue to receive money. You're going to want to go back and check out my previous videos on the eligibility requirements for the CRB. So if you've exhausted your CRB and you qualify for the benefit, you meet all the requirements, you now can apply for the Canada Recovery Benefit. If this is your first week or weeks applying, you don't have the full 27 eligibility periods to apply for. You just have the remaining ones up until October 23rd, 2021. And depending on when you start, you'll receive either $1,000 or $600 with some taxes withheld for a 2-week period. If you're applying for your first one now, you'll receive the $600 CRB. But if you apply and you were eligible for EI, chances are you'll be eligible for the CRB as well. Just double check the requirements on the Canada website. You'll be able to get that until October 23rd. Check if you were eligible for previous periods, as you can apply retroactively 60 days after an eligibility period has come to an end. But we'll see what happens going forward. I was a little bit disappointed personally on the outcome of the election, mainly because we went through all that during a pandemic, and it was the price that it was $600 million to run that election, and nothing really changed, very minor changes. So we're still in the same boat, and we'll see what happens with our recovery plan going forward. I think we might be heading backwards in terms of more lockdowns. So I think that these recovery benefits are going to be lasting a little bit longer, and there's going to be some new rules regarding the eligibility requirements and the length of these as well. We might also see an increase in CRB after a while as well if there's going to be more lockdowns. Who knows? But as of right now, there's no real changes. I will let you guys know if there's any more changes in the near future. So you're going to want to subscribe and stay tuned. Give this video a thumbs up if you appreciate these sort of videos, and I will be back to explain the CRB as things come along, especially as the next eligibility period comes up. We'll give you guys an update, and we'll be tuning in to what's happening regarding the end of the CRB. Again, that's October 23rd. So we'll keep our ears on the ground regarding that. So if you have any questions, put them in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts on the election, and I will see you guys in the next video. I'm Nick from Nick's Taxes, and as always, happy taxing.